plaintiff, Jessica Riley, says the defendant is her mother, and their relationship has been strained ever since Jessica lied to her about the amount of money her father won in the lottery after their separation. Jessica is suing her mother for an unpaid gas bill. Defendant Carrie Studer was married to Jessica's father for 30 years, and they were separated for 3 years when he won $600,000 in the lottery, and his new girlfriend got it all. Carrie says after Jessica lied about his winnings, they stopped talking, and now they both resent each other.
All right, ma'am, you're suing your mother for $106 for an unpaid gas bill?
Yes, I am.
All right. So, brought your mother cross country for $100? Now, I can either give you that money out of my pocket as a gift, or you can deal with the ramifications of suing your mother for $100. All right, go ahead and sue. Gave you time to say, I can give it to you.
No,
you didn't speak quick enough.
It's the principle. It's the principle.
That's what it is. All right. I knew it had to be something. Go ahead. Give me some background on you and your mother's relationship.
Okay. Me and my mother are currently starting to mend our relationship. She recently found out about a lie that I told her, and she found out in April we had a falling out. My parents separated, and Dad got a new girlfriend, and he won the lottery, $600,000.
How long ago was that?
This was in 2007.
No, he popped off that money by now. No wonder you're suing for him. All right, go ahead.
The girlfriend got it all.
The girlfriend got it all?
Girlfriend got it all.
How long had you all been separated or divorced by then?
We were separated for 3 years at that point. We were married for 30.
So 3 years after you separated,
Yep.
he runs into $600,000.
Yep.
And spends it on or spends it with some other woman after you all been together 30 years.
That's right.
Had you all been divorced?
Yep. We never divorced.
And
So I lied to her.
he's still around?
No, he passed. No, he passed away.
Okay, I don't mean that.
Unfortunately.
All right, I won't trivialize that. Go ahead.
I lied to her about the amount that he won.
Why?
Because she was so emotionally just not in a good place, and I didn't want to hurt her feelings.
Gotcha.
I didn't want her to hurt.
And you knew he would not share anything with her?
Oh, no. Well, yeah, no. Yeah, they wouldn't share it.
No, I found
They
out.
wouldn't share it, no.
I actually found out from my mother, and I was at her house when I found out, and I just got off the phone and said, "Oh, you won the lottery, hon?" She said, "Yeah." And I said, "How much did he win?" "Oh, 60,000.
Did you ask your dad? Did you say, "Dad, throw Mom a few dollars, man. You all, she been with you 30 years. You haven't been separated, but for 3, you're not legally divorced. Come on, Dad." Did you say that?
No.
Why?
Because that wasn't my place.
Wasn't your place to lie to her either.
Well, you know, down the road when she did need help, and I went to him on my own and said, "Mom needs money. You need to give her some."
That
There
is
you
true.
go.
That is true.
All
She
right,
did.
good. All right. So Dad ran into 600. All right. You told her 60 because you knew he wasn't going to share. Did you all have a lot of animosity at that time?
A little bit. A little bit.
You didn't think it was time to turn nice?
Excuse me?
You didn't think it was time to turn nice? Go
Had I
ahead.
known,
She didn't
I
know
would've.
the
That's
amount.
I
true.
didn't know.
All right. Once again, we're back to she didn't know. All right. Had you known, you'd have turned sweet as pie.
I would have done something.
You'd have said, "Honey, let's put all this behind. I'm really sorry. I've really been thinking about this thing. And I'm being unreasonable, and I've been unreasonable for 3 years. Will you forgive me? And you can keep your young girl. Just forgive me, and so and so and so." And they said, "Well, that's nice of her. Take a 50,000.
Yeah.
Go ahead." So
Well,
that's
she
what
found
caused
out-
you all problems back then,
No, it caused problems now in April.
when she found out.
When she found out.
You give me some background, ma'am, and then we'll get to this gas bill.
Well, like she's saying, we've had a pretty rocky relationship last 2 years. For me, it was Jessica married in 2011, had a brand new baby in 2012. When she got into this marriage, I don't have anything against her husband or her new family. I want her to be happy, but I didn't quite know my place because I had always been the one who was there for her, raising the kids and all that. And she started to treat me differently. She started to talk to me disrespectfully.
Like what? Give me some examples.
I don't know what happened to her brain when she was pregnant.
Give me an example, though, because kids don't like to be told that they're treating their mother disrespectfully. So, do you believe you were?
Yes, I was.
Oh, well, you don't have to give me an example.
Though.
You don't have to give me one. She admits, but if you'd like, you can.
I would like to, yes. One example would be with the baby. As far as the baby was concerned, we were having Thanksgiving dinner at my mom's house, and she came through the door with the baby, and I was the first one there with my arms out to greet her and hold the baby, and she's just waved me off and said, "You can hold her later. I want them to have her first." And that just broke my heart. Absolutely broke my heart. And so.
Did you say, why did you do that? Why are you like
Later
this?
on, I told her, I said, I don't like it when you do that. It hurts my feelings.
What'd she say?
And she said, well, I didn't realize I was hurting your feelings. And she started to explain. And I said, no, I don't want an explanation. Okay. Just don't treat me that way, please.
Well, growing up, my dad got hurt when I was starting high school, and Mom had to take care of Dad, and so Mom wasn't there. She wasn't really there for me as a mother, and she was having to take care of him and the house and go back to work, and she was doing what she needed to do. But
I had a lot of
absent from that, she couldn't, take care of me the way that she needed to, in parenting-wise, me, my brother, and my sister. So. Fast forward, as you grow older, your job title changes as a parent, and her roles, she just was demanding very this, that, I'm the mother, and that's the way it is.
At what age?
35, 32, 30, I'm 36 now.
I never said
After you left
I'm
the
mother.
household?
Yes. Okay. She was staying in my home.
Gotcha. All right. So how were you being disrespectful to her?
It was like I carried a resentment because she came back into the picture and the same thing, and I just, any dealings that I had with her or family outings, it was just I had the resentment there, and it was just always up.
And what would you do?
Exactly the thing, with the baby. I said, nope, get out of the way. And I didn't explain to her. I said, well, deal with it.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
All right. There wasn't resentment over what happened to you as a child when she was taking care of 3 kids and Dad and working full time. I hope you didn't resent that.
No.
Okay.
Not in any way, shape, or form.
All right, because you should be proud of that.
She did the best that she could. Oh, yes.
You should be proud of that. Okay. My mother raised 4 boys in the toughest projects in Detroit, worked 2 jobs, midnights as a nurse's aide and during the day as a housekeeper, and didn't have a whole lot of time to spend with us, but I love my mother to death. I loved her to death. And so I would be shocked if you say, my mother did all of this for the whole family, and that's why I resent her, because I didn't get enough individual time. All right, the gas bill you're suing her for, how does that come about?
In December of 2011, she moved back to Northern California. I had an apartment that I was getting ready to get rid of because I got married, and the bills were in my name. She moved in there. Everything stayed in my name, and then we had the falling out in April, and I got a collection letter in June saying that I owed $106 for the gas on that house, and I called her. She said, "No, I paid it. I paid it. I have the text. I text her. She texted me back, said I paid it." And
you have those?
Yes, I do.
Let's see them. And what lesson is it that you were giving your mother by bringing her in here for $100?
Well, I was trying to get her attention because the conversations, there was no amicable way at all to resolve anything. And
you could not afford to just pass on the $100?
Actually, no. Not right now.
All right. Didn't you say you have a husband with you?
Yes. He's disabled.
Either one of you work?
He's disabled.
Okay.
I am in the process of getting back to work. I have a baby who's 15 months. So.
I got you. If you need it, you need it. I understand. You need to calm down and leave me alone. They say you close out the account in my name and open a whole new account in your name. Call them and find out. I will. You left a bill in her name, and then when she was asking you about it, you got indignant, cursing her out as I read. What do you say to this?
I was angry. right there.
Why?
Because of the way that she had treated me. Like she said, there was some resentments that had built up in me too about the way that she was treating me.
Okay, but if you owe, you owe.
And
man.
I wasn't dealing with things emotionally in a good place there, but I'm better now. I'm getting stronger and.
All right. You know, if you want to try and get along, I think you all need to go to counseling. I would help and do the best I could, but they don't pay me Dr. Phil money. So I'm going to request and suggest, and I'll help you all find counseling. Mm-hmm. Are you willing to go to counseling with your mother?
Actually, it was 3 weeks ago that I texted her and invited her to church.
Okay.
She came to church and we sat down and had some civil conversations.
Good.
And she's got to see the baby. And
Good.
Yeah.
You don't need me nor Dr. Phil. Good. And I always recommend people go to your pastor, go to a house of worship and seek some advice there. In my opinion, that's the best place to get life advice, other than from perhaps an expert who has been trained. But short of that, I would say you're doing the right thing. In the meantime, Mom, I'm going to order you to pay $106 to her. So good luck to you both. Stay together and keep going to your house of worship and make sure your pastor is helping you. Tell him you'll pay your tithes if he really helps.
I pay my tithes every
Have
month.
a good day. Judgment for the plaintiff.
We're going to go home and we're going to spend lots of time together, and she's going to spend lots of time with the baby, and we're going to be happy. We're going to get through our rough bumps in life, and this is just a little setback.